What's good, YouTube? Now, wherever you're watching this video, let's get into this topic. Now, I know some of you know Young M.A, and it's an understatement really to say some, because I really downplays how big she was at one point. Young M.A was one of the biggest artists in the rap game at one point. I say in the like 2015, 16, 17 era, she was one of the biggest artists, and she had a hit song named Ooh. Ooh, I'm sure some of you remember that. Once again, saying some is probably an understatement, but it is what it is. Now, Young M.A would fade off, and she wouldn't be heard of again, really, when she caught a serious illness. I know some of you kind of were there when you saw her kind of career kind of going down, and then she kind of disappeared. The reason she disappeared was for a very good reason. She was ill. And one of those people who were taking care of her while she was ill was her ex. And she's now an ex for a reason. And that same ex would go on to do something that is actually causing her to face loads of backlash right now. She actually ended up leaking video of when Young M.A was really ill.
Stop at them 2 pictures that you always post on there.
This is so hard. This is hard.
You like it?
What? I love it. Yeah, she kept life.
Guys, you can clearly see in this video here, Young M.A is extremely vulnerable. And anybody who has an ounce of respect, love, or even care for somebody who went through something like this, you would not post a video. And as someone who's personally been through a time where I wasn't necessarily sick, but I had a very serious surgery, I'm actually going to tell you guys right now, like, being in that place of being in a lot of pain, which I've been in, a lot of just downtime, bed bound, you just really depending on others. Even I didn't really have no one to depend on. I'm on my own over here. But it can be a very hard time. It's a very difficult time. And when you do have someone you can depend on, not everybody has that, but when you do have somebody you can depend on, it can be a very heartwarming thing, and it can really help you through those difficult times. Like, for instance, LeVar Ball, he recently lost a foot. In a recent interview he had with Slam magazine, he said the boys were the reason he got through that such a hard time. So having someone to lean on can really help during these times. But Young M.A's ex would go on to post this video. Now, Young M.A got word that this video was out there and that her ex posted this, and this is how she decided to respond.
Yo, what up, mob? I mean, I know y'all see this video going around on the blogs or whatever the case. Somebody I once upon a time was with posted me in the hospital at a vulnerable moment. Something that I've owned already. It's been 2 years. That was 2 years ago. You know what I mean? I had an unfortunate situation in my life, and I got sick. I got really sick. You understand? It's not really too much to say on it. It's something I already spoke about. You feel me? I got a whole music video talking about it. Something I express in my music often. You know what I mean? I'm a human. We go through things. We make mistakes. You feel me? I just didn't expect this person to do that. But, it is what it is. I don't even know what to say. All I can do is let God handle it. You feel me? All I can do is let God handle it. That's just been always my phrase. Always my phrase moving forward. Just moving with God, man. I just feel like that was just so foul, though. You feel me? Like, that's just foul. I don't even know how a person can have the urge or willing to want to even do something like that. That just speaks a lot. And I just never knew this was her character. You feel me? Like, just never knew. But, people be people sometimes, and you just never know. And it is what it is. But this is something I've owned. Like, I'm not ashamed of this. This is real. You know what I'm saying? I went through a time in my life that I was real dark. But I'm good now. I'm very healthy. And my supporters know that. Big mob shit. You already know what it is, man. Open Scars on YouTube. And I'm dropping that link. I ain't ashamed of nothing. It says a lot about this person's character, man. That's all I'm going to say, man. You reap what you sow.
Now, guys, you can see with Young MA's response is very mature. It's like it's someone who's been through something that's shaped them, and as someone who's been through something myself, like, I go ahead and just show you. So it's not, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm just over here just talking. Goes all the way up here. You know what I'm saying? But hold up. You can see this right here. Hold up. Right here. You know, literally got rods. Hold up. Let me get back focused. You know, literally got rods and stuff in my leg. You know, so when you go through hard times, it shapes you into more of a humble person, like, or just someone who appreciates life. I don't know if humble is the best word, because, you know, sometimes people can mistake that word humble for being weak. But yeah, it makes you appreciate life, and like, stuff can always be harder, because it made me realize, damn, when I didn't have this on my leg, was I really appreciating stuff? Which I do think I was, but it made me just appreciate life even more. So I know Young May has gone through that stage where she's been through a very hard time, and it's probably made her more wise and not as angry at certain things, because she could have full well come out and been angry at this and we will understand her, but she came mature, calm, cool, and collected. So shout out to Young May for that. But to her ex for posting something like this, I'm telling you, you don't know what it's like to go through something hard. You might have been through the hard time with Young May, but you don't know what it's like to actually go through that and be ill and be sick, or really in need of help and going through medical stuff. You do not want, when you're at your lowest times, for someone to just be dropping videos of you in your lowest times, you know. So it's wrong of her friend to do that, of her ex to do that. It would be wrong if it was a friend to you, but it's even worse that it's an ex. But guys, let me know what you think about this situation. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to stay updated with more topics like this, and keep God first. I'm out.